hurt you was not your fault. What you do with it is. In my last video, I told you that you are not dating him, you are dating your nervous system. Today, I want to go one layer deep. Your nervous system learned what love felt like before you had words for it. And most of the time, the people who taught you that first lesson were not trying to cause harm. Parents raise children from their own unhealed places, some of them. That does not erase the impact, but it does change where we place the blame. This is not only a woman's experience. A man who grew up watching love look like silence, absence, or performance will bring that same blueprint into every relationship he enters. That does not automatically make him someone with entitled patterns. It may make him a wounded man who has never learned to interrupt what he was taught. The difference matters because the response to each one is completely different. This is what I call the pattern recognition method. Identifying repeated relational dynamics rooted in attachment and learned cycles, not to excuse behavior, but to understand the source so you can stop selecting it by default. Here is what most people miss. Understanding the origin does not transfer the responsibility away from you. What was handed to you is not your fault. What you do with it from this point forward belongs entirely to you. Romans 12:2 says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That is not poetry, that is strategy. In the next video, I am going to walk you through the 4 specific patterns this wound creates in dating so you can recognize which one is yours. That's just heart logic, meaning you can have a heart, you can enjoy dating, you can have emotion and connection as one would toward another person they're dating for the intention of marriage or long-term relationship, okay? But the logic piece, heart, logic, the logic piece is we have to get into our rational mind so that we're not creating the same patterns, okay? You're not alone. A lot of people, I work with men and I work with women, okay? I've worked with families. I've seen all kinds of dynamics. This is not uncommon. People think they have a type, but what they are picking is happening in here, in here, in here. But there's something you can do about it. If you want to stop the suffering, if you want to stop the repeated anguish, and you want to do it differently, you gotta get in the game, as they say. Gotta go.